exactly what we're doing. The like in Bullet area and river areas, things get hot. One of the reasons why, you know, in Southwest, the reason why we don't eat pig is that many of us believe it's a dirty animal. Many of us never ask why it's pig dirty. Pig doesn't even have, look at I'm talking with you now, I'm sweating. I'm sweating because my body is releasing water to cool me down. You are not sweating because you are enjoying your under fan. And the one doing the work here, you're not doing anything. So your body is calm. You start walking very hard, you start sweating. The reason why you sweat is that your body generates water from the body so it can cool you down. But pig doesn't have that facility. Dog too. Dog doesn't have that facility. That means when they are hot, like if dog is doing what I'm doing now, you get very hot and it get uncomfortable. So in the wild, what they do is that when they are going and they see mud, they roll themselves into it. Because mud, or like water, if you put water in your body, it will go away after some minutes. If you put wet mud on your body, it stays on your body, so you cool them longer. Secondly, pigs always have insects on their body. That's why some of the injection is they always have insects on their body. They are such their blood. But because their neck is so big, they cannot shake it off. Their tail is too small, or like cattle, they cannot wipe it off. What they do is that when they roll in the mud, the mud suffocate, cover their body, so it suffocates the insect to their body. So after 30 minutes or 1 hour later, they now go to the tree in the wild and rub to get off. That's why I want to clean your wall, because so if they're happy that they go down after a while they will rub. So I come to your bed, I'm not going to look at the floor. I'm going to look at the wall. So clean your wall. Because pigs will always use their body. Even if there's someone on their body, they still want to rub. It's a natural behavior. That's why I said, before you know about pigs, you know why they behave the way they behave, and you can get them to what is up. They don't have sweat down, so they need to cool down. That's one of the reasons why, unlike here, nobody have shower on the bed, but because we are doing just breathe on the breather wall, we'll have shower. But in just you don't need shower because they're just going for 6 weeks, for 6 months, and they will go away. That's why the place is very airy. And that's why we don't pack too much meat together, or else they'll get too hot. So each one of the pay when they are young, tomorrow we're going to give you 20 each of themselves. Don't talk about that. Now, why do we pack 20? Pigs when they're in the wild, I told you they're not the one that attack, they're the one that people are other animal attack. So they go together in 20. So that they can threaten any animal that wants to attack them. But when they reach 20, they know that if they're more than 20, then they'll be calling, they'll be telling everybody, every wild animal in the one where they have. So when they're 20, they remove the male. And that's why when you keep adding, when you keep it, they always try to limit their size to 20 or below. Never more than 20, because they'll be fighting more when they're above 20. So you need of yourself will have a maximum of 20 at a time. Now feeding, pigs are very funny. They are like human beings, they can eat, one lion can only eat meat, and goat and cow can only eat grass. Pig can eat animals and can eat plants. Now that is what will influence the kind of feed that history is going to be giving you. They can eat grass, they can't live on grass, but they can eat a little bit of grass. That's why Mr. Franklin is providing the hydroponics. They can eat fish meal, all our ingredients. That's why success is giving us animals. So the food that they're taking care of was based on the behavior of the pig. Now, social animal, when you wake up tomorrow, I'll send it to you on Monday. One of the things you will notice when you get to your pen, when you are going to your pen, please don't make a lot of noise. The reason is that the more you disturb your pig, because they are used to being attacked by other animals, the more you start to say, they just jack. And when one of them jack, all of them disappear. What you are doing is that you are wearing all the food you've given them, you are allowing them to burn it away. So if I eat the same amount of food I'm doing exercise, I'm not going to give it. But if I'm eating the same amount of food, I'm not doing exercise, I'm big. So you want to do directly opposite. So you want to do everything to make a big big. You don't want it to be the fat. So just think about what will you do is what the big to be big. I give them a lot of food, I'll not let them do too much exercise. Because anytime they run away or fight or do things, they are losing weight. Even in the morning, one of the reasons why we give them food in the morning, if you don't give them food in the morning, they'll be making noise. All those noise are energy being wasted. So your goal is to keep the energy inside. So in the morning before they start making noise, you give them food. In the afternoon before you go for break, you give them another food. In the evening, after when you come back, you give them another food. There's a reason why we give them food 4 times a day. When you give big food, you bring food in the wild, when they are going, and you suddenly see like a rotten animal, they walk, eat, and eat it. When they finish it, they move on. So if you give them all the food, so let's say instead of giving them 50 kg, okay, you want to give them 40 kg. I will give them 10 kg in the morning, 10 kg in the day, 10 kg in the evening, and 10 kg in the evening, 10 kg. Now, if you think you are smart and you give them all the 40 kg at one go, they will eat it, and after a while they get tired of it, they will not eat it anymore. That's why we stagger the way we feed them, so that by feeding them several times in a day, they can eat all the food that we give them, because at the end of the day, it's the food that they eat, not the food that you serve them. It's the food that they eat, not the one that you strip away. It's the one that they eat, that they're going to grow with. So your goal is to make sure they eat all the food that we allocated to you and finish it. I want the person to do that, to divide the food into 4 and give them that 44 and give them that kg every day 4 times. They will eat all the food. In my language, they said what the body eats, the what is used to fly. So it's the amount of food that's staying in your body that stays there. So the social animal, when you go to the body, you see them flying together. When you get to your farm in the morning and you see them, you go there tomorrow or Monday, you see that they sleep together. Now, from that you can, people like Franklin, Success, and Michael, you need to do this. Before your staff comes to the farm, you need to go and check those animals as far as possible. Because the way they sleep will tell you whether something is getting too cold for them. And if you don't check it, if they get too cold in the night, if this is how you won't sleep. By the time you start going there, you won't sleep. If you get cold, you'll be shaking. You know why you are shaking? You are shaking because your body wants to generate heat. But you are using energy to shake. So that energy that will allow the animal to grow, you use it to shake in life. If it happens all the time, you don't see that. Half of it. Food that you gave you that day was used in shivering. So you see that your animal is not growing. Or I'm giving him food that you want me to give. I'm giving him enough water is my nipples, and this is why they're not growing. I'm telling you everything that can make a. So you want to go there, even if Michael and the rest have checked it, you go there carefully, check your own thing. But if they hear you, they will start to, you will see. You have to sleep in and look at it. If they are sleeping together, they don't sleep together, but if they sleep on top of each other, that means cool. If they are sleeping together, okay, that's fine. You understand what I'm saying? So finally, back, when they give back, 2 things you know, this will not bother you that much because it's really our role as a consultant. One, just wait right here. Our role is we'll be taking care of the breeder, but with time, we're taking some of you to join us at the breeder place. When they give back, pigs are very sensitive. It's like any mother. So, if they don't know you, they will attack you. Just natural attack, what is getting of you. They will not bite you, but they will be making noise as if you don't come here. The only way you can avoid that is by, when they are pregnant, you are close to them or you're giving them food. Please, anybody that ever beats a pig will be fighting. If I ever see you beating a pig or harassing a pig, you will be fired. Because that's not your role. If you do that to pig, the reason 2 is a 1. If you do that to pig, they will remember. If I come to the farm, if I go away now for 2 months, and I come back to this farm, and you're fixing there, and I say you go to your bed, I can know whether you're taking care of your pig very well. Based on the behavior of you and your pig. Because in 3 months they should have known you enough to know that when Franklin comes to the pen, you normally give us food and water. So when Franklin comes, they should be happy to see you like baby. But Franklin comes after 2 months, and they're still afraid. I go there, they're afraid of me because they don't see me. Franklin goes there, they're still afraid of me. That means they don't see him as a farm attendant. After 1 month, they should see you as a farm attendant. Even when you come, they should be happy because you're coming brings food to them. That's why they don't normally attack. But if they don't know you, if you don't develop interest in them, they will know and they will not be sure of you. Now, pigs normally give back to 5 to 7. Here, they will give it back around 9 to 12. What that means to consultants, I mean, that are working is that, and you get that, because work with you is that, when they give more than 7, you need to give them more food, you need to take care of them more. Because it's like somebody giving back to triplets. When the woman give back to 1, it's just wahala. If they give back to 3, I might give back to twin. I know it's extra wahala. If somebody, a woman give back to 3, It's wahala, and wahala. So when pigs give birth to more, what that tells you that you need to pay more attention to that pig and take care of it because it's very rich food. And their pigs are very active. When piglets come, you know, one baby. When you give birth to baby, how many of you madam, you have a baby? You know when you have a baby, your child, when you give birth, they are very innocent, they want you all the time. Pigs, immediately you give birth to them, and they're on their feet, they're looking for food. They're very active. And by the time you bring them here, they're already active. So that's why I'm asking them to block the door and leave to the other side. So that you will not be coming out. They're very active. And they're very not easy to catch. So there's some terminology you need to know as a pig farmer. It's very important for you to know this because I want to take this job to you. I don't know where each of us is going to go in life. My life experience has told me that anybody can become anyone. You can become president of Nigeria, you can become governor, you can become senator, you can become anything. But right now you're not just a farmer tender, you're somebody who is going into animal rearing. So that you know if you go to bank, if I worked in the bank before, there's the technology called KYS. Who knows that? KYS. So when you go to the bank, if you're not a banker, they say, I will need to know your KYS. You don't know. Every profession has a terminology. And that's one difference. When you say a doctor, they say you have the CPU. They are used terminology. So the terminology in pig are these. One, the boa and the male that come in that we used to make products. The sow are the female that are giving back to piglets. The gill are the female that have not been mated before. Farrow is when they give back. Now this first three, I want you to read it, you read it in your book. This first three, you're not be dealing with them that much. But it's good for you to know it. So when people talk to you, you can, and again when I talk to you, I'm using them a lot. Because I expect you to be professional, not just the attendant. At the end of the day, when you look at yourself, from the job you started with now, you can become a supervisor here. Then you decide that you like animals, you want to go to college and agree. What will differentiate you from other people is the terminology. Piglets is the number of pigs that they give back to. Piglets are what we're bringing to you today. So you guys are going to be raising piglets and winners. Piglets is when they are born, winner is when they leave their mother. And frankly, when you wake up. Winners, so you will be taking care of winners that will be taken from their mother. That's very important because the animals you're going to see that we're bringing for you are animals that you wait, you give about 6, 7, 8, 12 weeks ago. So they finish with their mother, they are coming to you. There's a reason why you need to know that